I think not just to all the boys, but to Australians in general. It's something that hasn't been done for a long time, and it's about respect and welcoming all the other nations to our country for this World Cup.
Billy, it's been a long time since you've worn the green and gold. How proud are you that you've been able to scale all the way to the top again?
Yeah, I'm very proud to be where I am again today. It's been a tough and long road, but I suppose when you get these opportunities to represent your country again, it's all worthwhile. And I've always been proud and held wearing the Australian jersey as a huge honour.
And along here with Cooper and Cameron for the final time in Melbourne, that'll be special as well.
Yeah, there's someone not playing Origin next year. So I think there's a game next year. But at this stadium, this will be the last game that we all play together at Amy Park, and it's been a long career for the three of us together, and to have one last game here at Amy Park in the same jersey, it'll be fitting.
Cooper's been in the headlines a lot this week. What did you make of him playing on? Did that surprise you?
Well, I'm not too sure what's going on. He keeps his cards pretty close to his chest, and I suppose it's only speculation on what he's going to do next year. I don't think he's come out with a definitive answer just yet. I think he's exploring his options, and he's allowed to do that. Whatever he does, he's got my respect and my blessing. So he's been a mate of mine for a long time, and he's deserved the right to do whatever he decides to do from here on in.
If the Roosters do pick him up, would it be weird playing against him?
It's going to be different playing against Cooper no matter where he plays. I've played alongside him for 17 years, so it's going to be different. But people move teams all the time and play against their teammates all the time, so I suppose you get used to it.
Seeing what you have seen over the last decade working alongside him so closely, there's a lot of talk that Mitch Pearce might move on to another club. Would you encourage him to stay to learn from him, given how good he is?
Look, to be honest, I don't really want to talk too much about that. I think it takes a little bit of respect away from where we are and what we're doing tomorrow night. Obviously, if you want to talk about the speculation on players moving clubs, that's all next year. I just want to focus on the World Cup and give this game tomorrow night the respect it deserves.
How's Cooper been this week? How's he handled the week?
He's looking forward to playing for Australia.
How's the camp in general? How's it feel that day?
Yeah, it's been really good. I touched on that before. It's been a really enjoyable camp. We spent a week over in Fiji with all our families. The kids went over and everything, so I think that accelerated the bond between the guys. And it's been a really enjoyable 5 or 6 days in camp here, and we're looking forward to getting our World Cup campaign off to a good start.
Billy, England's spoken about it openly. They haven't beaten Australia for more than a decade. They're sick and tired of losing to Australia, and they've prepared for this match since last year's Four Nations and have had a target you guys in their sights for a year. Are the Kangaroos aware of that and aware that they're going to come at you that hard tomorrow?
Oh, certainly. We've prepared really well this week, and we know we're in for a tough game. England aren't coming here to run second. They want to win this competition like everyone else, and they've got some great players in their side. Sam Burgess, James Graham, Gareth Widdop. We see these players every week in the NRL, and they're some of the best players in the NRL. So they're going to bring their English teammates over here, and they'll be very confident coming into this World Cup. So we need to start well, build some pressure, and put them under a lot of pressure. So hopefully we can come out on top at the end of the game. So no, we're under no illusions that it's going to be a tough game tomorrow night. Yep. Yeah. Look, I think when you represent your country, you've got a set of values that you've got to uphold as people and as players, and Mel's certainly focused on those values and being role models. And we've got a number of Indigenous people in our team, and also a number of Indigenous players that have played and represented Australia for the Kangaroos. So I'm really looking forward to paying my respects in that regard tomorrow in the opening ceremony, and also welcoming all the other nations to our beautiful country. I'm very proud to be Australian. I'm not Indigenous, but I'm proud of our Indigenous heritage, and to be an Australian is certainly an honour for me.
It's the first time you've had Mal as the Kangaroos coach. Is there anything different to him to what you had when he was the Queensland coach?
Oh, look, he brings the same traits. I'm not too sure how you categorise Mel. He's a specialist representative coach, and he really focuses on who you're playing for and makes you realise when you go out there who you're representing. So if he doesn't need to talk, he won't talk. He'll let other people take control, but he's very, very good in the regard to make sure when you go out on that field, you know exactly who you're representing and how much it means to them.